Ever found yourself submerged in the sea of others' sentiments? You may well be an empath, or you may be a person who personifies compassion. Let's decipher the two. The next quarter of an hour, we're going to embark on a journey into the heart of what it means to be an empath and what it truly involves to embody compassion. We'll decipher their meanings, their indicators, and how they shape your existence. But our exploration doesn't end there. We're also set to reveal some protective strategies for those of you who resonate with the empath experience, often a tumultuous emotional ride. We'll touch upon setting personal boundaries, grounding methods, energetic defenses, selective social interactions, self-care rituals, energy purging practices, and the pivotal role of mindfulness and seeking external assistance. We're not just theoretically examining these ideas, we're delving into their real-world implications on your daily routines, your interpersonal relationships, and your emotional health. So remain engaged to comprehend these theories and how they can influence your life. First, we delve into the world of empaths. This term, empath, may sound like a character from a science fiction novel, but it's a genuine designation for a subset of people who possess a heightened sensitivity to the emotions of others. An empath is someone who can deeply feel the emotions of others as if they were their own. It's a bit like having an emotional antenna that tunes into the feelings of those around you. Imagine walking into a room and instantly sensing the emotional atmosphere. Whether it's joy, tension, or sadness, empaths can absorb these feelings without any direct communication. This isn't about being good at reading body language or being an astute observer. It's an intuitive understanding that goes beyond the surface level, tapping into the emotional core of others. This heightened sensitivity, however, can make public places or crowded environments overwhelming. It's as if the emotions in the room are loudspeakers blaring at full volume, and the empath doesn't have a volume knob to turn it down. This can lead to feelings of emotional exhaustion, especially after extended social interactions. Being an empath also means having a hard time distinguishing your feelings from those of others. Have you ever felt sad around a depressed friend, even though you had a perfectly good day? Or felt stress around a coworker, even if your workload is manageable? That's the empath's reality. Their emotional experiences are often amplified because they don't just carry their emotions, but also those of others. Yet for all its challenges, being an empath has a beautiful side. Empaths have a deep emotional connection with others. They feel their joy, share in their pain, and understand them on a level that others may not. This can foster meaningful relationships and a sense of being deeply intertwined with the world around them. Being an empath can be intense, but it also allows for a profound connection with others. It's like experiencing the world in high definition, every emotion more vivid, every connection more profound. It's a unique way to navigate through life, filled with its own challenges and rewards. Living as an empath has its unique challenges and rewards. Let's delve into what it means to live as an empath, the effects it has on one's life, and how it shapes our interactions. The world for an empath can often feel like an emotional roller coaster. They are not just in tune with their own emotions, but also deeply absorb the emotions of others. This heightened sensitivity can lead to intense emotional experiences. Imagine feeling not just your own joy or sorrow, but also the emotions of those around you. It's like living in high definition, where every emotional detail is amplified. This intensity of emotion, while it can be enlightening, can also be draining. Empaths often find themselves experiencing emotional burnout. This is because they are constantly absorbing and processing feelings from their environment. It's like they're running a marathon every day, but the track is their emotional landscape. And then, there's the challenge of distinguishing one's feelings from those of others. Empaths often find themselves feeling emotions that they can't trace back to any personal experience. It's like being in a room filled with mirrors, and you're not sure which reflection is yours. It makes it challenging to understand what they're feeling and why they're feeling it. However, being an empath is not all about challenges. There are also unique rewards. Empaths have the gift of understanding others on a deeper level. They can connect with people in a way that fosters meaningful relationships and profound empathy. They have the ability to truly walk in someone else's shoes, and this can be a source of deep connection and understanding. Living as an empath also fosters a heightened appreciation for life's experiences. They feel life deeply, and this depth of feeling can bring about a unique perspective on life and its myriad experiences. To sum up, life as an empath is a journey of ups and downs, of intense emotions and deep connections. It's a path that requires resilience, understanding, and a lot of self-care. It's not easy being an empath, but understanding what it means can help manage these experiences better. Now let's explore what it means to embody compassion. Compassion, in essence, is the emotional response when perceiving suffering and involves an authentic desire to help. Unlike empathy, which is feeling with others, compassion is feeling for others. It's about recognizing pain in another and wishing to alleviate it. Compassion starts with an open heart. It begins with the willingness to understand others' experiences and perspectives. This openness allows us to step into their shoes, to see the world through their eyes, and to feel their struggles and triumphs. It's a bridge that connects us to others, and it's built on the pillars of understanding, kindness, and love. Now, what are some signs that you're embodying compassion? The first and most noticeable sign is your willingness to help others in need. Compassionate people don't turn a blind eye to suffering. Instead, they lend a hand, offer a word of comfort, or simply provide a listening ear. Another sign is the practice of kindness without expecting anything in return. Compassionate people understand that kindness isn't a transaction. It's not about giving to get something back. It's about giving because it's the right thing to do, because it feels good, and because it makes the world a better place. Lastly, compassionate people have an emotional connection with others without absorbing their feelings. This is a crucial distinction between compassion and empathy. While empaths can feel overwhelmed by others' emotions, compassionate people maintain a healthy emotional boundary. They care deeply, but they also recognize that they're separate from the other person's experience. What happens when you live your life embodying compassion? Well, it can have a profound positive impact on your relationships. It allows you to connect with others on a deeper level. It fosters understanding, acceptance, and mutual respect. Compassion also brings a sense of fulfillment. It's deeply satisfying to know that you've made a difference in someone's life, no matter how small. It's the smile on a stranger's face, the gratitude in a friend's voice, the peace in a loved one's eyes. Embodying compassion brings fulfillment and contributes positively to relationships. And remember, compassion isn't just something you feel, it's something you do. It's an action, it's a choice. And it's a beautiful way to navigate the world. Life with compassion can be rewarding and emotionally enriching. Embodying compassion is like carrying a lantern in a dark room, illuminating the shadows with understanding and kindness. It's about feeling concern for the suffering of others and wanting to make a difference, to alleviate that suffering. Compassion is like a soft melody, a harmonious tune that resonates with our shared human experience, inviting us to lean into the discomfort of others with a desire to help. It's not about losing ourselves in others' emotions, but rather about standing firmly in our own experience while reaching out with a hand of support. When you live with compassion, your relationships transform. They become deeper, richer, more meaningful. It's like taking off a pair of tinted glasses and seeing the world in all its vibrant colors. You start to notice the subtle emotional nuances in others, becoming more attuned to their needs and feelings. Compassion fosters connection, understanding, and mutual respect. It's a bridge that brings hearts closer together, creating a bond that is both powerful and tender. Compassion also brings emotional resilience. It's like a wellspring of inner strength that allows you to face adversity with grace and courage. When you cultivate compassion, you develop a kind of emotional buoyancy. You learn to navigate the choppy waters of life with a steady hand, riding the waves of emotions without capsizing. But compassion is not just about others. It's also about extending kindness and understanding to yourself. It's about acknowledging your own suffering and meeting it with tenderness. Self-compassion is a crucial part of the equation, acting as a soothing balm for the soul, a gentle reminder that you too are deserving of kindness and care. Living with compassion is like walking with a gentle heart, stepping lightly on the world, leaving a trail of kindness in your wake. It's about understanding that everyone you meet is fighting their own battles and treating them with the same kindness you would want to receive. Compassion doesn't mean taking on others' emotions, but rather understanding and wanting to alleviate their suffering. It's about being present, being kind, and being a beacon of light in a world that can sometimes be dark. Though interrelated, being an empath and embodying compassion are not the same. These two concepts, while interconnected, have distinct characteristics that separate them. Let's delve into the heart of their differences. An empath, in essence, is someone who feels the emotions of others as if they were their own. This profound emotional connection brings with it a unique set of experiences. Empaths often find themselves overwhelmed in crowded places, absorbing the emotions of those around them, even without direct communication. This can lead to emotional exhaustion as they navigate the highs and lows of these intense emotional experiences. On the flip side, compassion is about feeling concern for others' suffering and a desire to alleviate it. Unlike empaths, compassionate individuals maintain an emotional connection without absorbing others' feelings. They demonstrate a willingness to help others in need, an openness to understanding others' perspectives, and perform acts of kindness without expecting anything in return. Compassionate people derive a sense of fulfillment from helping others, which in turn positively impacts their relationships and promotes their emotional well-being and resilience. The key difference lies in the absorption of emotions versus the concern for alleviating suffering. Empaths feel the emotions of others deeply, often struggling to distinguish their feelings from those around them. This heightened sensitivity can lead to intense emotional experiences and a high susceptibility to emotional burnout. Compassionate individuals, however, feel concern for others' suffering but do not absorb their emotions. They maintain their emotional boundaries, which promotes emotional well-being and resilience. In essence, being an empath involves a deep intuitive understanding of others' feelings, often leading to emotional exhaustion. In contrast, embodying compassion is about feeling concern for others' suffering and taking action to alleviate it, which can enrich relationships and foster emotional resilience. Recognizing these differences can help you better understand your emotional experiences and interactions with others. Understanding whether you're an empath, compassionate, or a combination of both can provide valuable insight into your emotional landscape, allowing you to navigate your interactions with others more effectively. For empaths, protecting their energy is crucial. Now let's delve into how empaths can safeguard their energy and maintain emotional equilibrium. One fundamental step towards energy protection is establishing boundaries. As an empath, it's essential to learn to say no when necessary and set limits on emotional involvement. This doesn't mean shutting people out, but rather discerning when to engage and when to step back. It's about protecting your emotional space while still maintaining your connections. Grounding techniques also play a vital role in energy protection. These are activities that help you reconnect with the present moment and your physical environment, thus reducing the impact of external emotional energies. This could be as simple as taking a walk in nature, practicing yoga, or meditating. It's all about finding what works best for you to keep your feet firmly planted in the now. Another strategy is energetic shielding. This involves visualizing a protective shield around you to filter out overwhelming energies. It's a powerful mental exercise that can help you maintain your emotional balance, even in challenging situations. Selective socializing, too, is a crucial tool in an empath's energy protection kit. This means choosing environments and people that align with your energy and avoiding those that drain you. It's not about isolation, but about cultivating an environment that nourishes rather than depletes your energy. Prioritizing self-care is another essential aspect of protecting your energy as an empath. This goes beyond just physical well-being. It's about taking time to recharge emotionally and mentally, whether that's through a relaxing bath, a good book, or just some quiet time alone. Energy-clearing rituals can also be beneficial. These are practices like smudging, using crystals, or other energy-clearing rituals to cleanse your space. It's about creating an environment that supports your emotional well-being and keeps negative energies at bay. Lastly, practicing mindfulness can greatly aid in energy protection. Mindfulness helps you stay aware of your emotions and differentiate them from others. It's about observing your feelings without judgment and recognizing when you're absorbing emotions from your surroundings. And remember, it's okay to seek support. Connecting with fellow empaths or seeking guidance from professionals can provide valuable insights into managing your abilities. It's about creating a support network that understands and supports your unique sensitivity. So there you have it: establishing boundaries, grounding techniques, energetic shielding, selective socializing, self-care practices, energy-clearing rituals, mindfulness, and seeking support. These are all valuable tools in your energy protection toolbox. By implementing these protective measures, empaths can better manage their unique sensitivity and avoid emotional burnout. Remember, as an empath, your emotional sensitivity is a strength, not a weakness. It's about learning to navigate this gift in a way that supports your well-being and allows you to connect deeply with others without losing yourself in the process. With these protective measures, empaths can better manage their unique sensitivity and avoid emotional burnout. Understanding whether you're an empath or someone who embodies compassion can help you navigate your emotional world more effectively. It's crucial to remember that being an empath means absorbing others' emotions as if they were your own, leading to intense emotional experiences, but also to deep connections with others. However, it can also lead to emotional exhaustion if not managed carefully. On the other hand, embodying compassion involves feeling concern for others' suffering and a desire to alleviate it. It doesn't necessarily mean absorbing their emotions, but understanding and connecting with them, leading to a sense of fulfillment and emotional resilience. Protecting your energy as an empath is imperative. Establishing boundaries, using grounding techniques, practicing self-care, and seeking support are some ways to achieve this. Being an empath or compassionate individual are both unique and valuable traits. They allow us to connect deeply with others and contribute to a richer emotional life. Remember, both being an empath and embodying compassion are unique and valuable traits that contribute to a richer emotional life.